Hello there guys, Son of Chelsea, back here again for 100% Chelsea for another edition of Let's Talk Chelsea. I have much to talk about this week, so let's get straight into it. Starting off with the news that Chelsea are in transfer talks with Alexandre Pato. The Brazilian striker has apparently wanted to make a move to the Premier League. Chelsea want this deal to happen. Apparently, he has been linked around 10 million. If you compare that to other strikers like Jamie Vardy, it is a lot less, but as we know, Pato used to be maybe one of the best strikers in the world. Maybe you could put it down a few years ago. He was really a hot prospect that maybe has gone off the ball in recent years, but still had a decent season last year, scored 26 goals in 59 appearances for Corinthians, so still knows where the back of the net is. Now, Pato has expressed in the past that he does want to come to the Premier League. It does look like he wants to make this deal happen very soon. Also, if you look at the fact that Chelsea have apparently looked into buying a striker like Jamie Vardy, Carlos Bacca, some of their bigger options, and they look unrealistic at this point. Also, apparently Chelsea are looking to make a loan move to the end of the season, and if Pato is a success, make that permanent transfer, which is something that I personally think would be a better move. But hey, Pato could be a good option. It could be a stroke of genius from Chelsea. Let me know, guys, in the comments below what your thoughts on Chelsea's potential signing of Alexandre Pato. And Chelsea now are apparently the favourites, the Express are reporting. Apparently Spurs have dropped all their interest on Salo Berahino. They feel that Berahino would provide a negative mentality, some sort of negativity towards their first team. Of course, we know Tottenham are doing a lot better this season, so maybe that could disrupt them. And to be honest, if we are favourites for him, I'm still not completely sure on Berahino. I think you can question his mentality, and also just you look at his goals this season. Some days he's not even featuring for West Brom at all. And you know that is a problem for a striker like him when you have younger strikers in the Premier League who are featuring weekly. And when you hear what a manager like Tony Pulis is saying early on, he's made comments saying that he shouldn't have probably made the bench. That's really negative comments for Salo Berahino. Now there are two sides to this story, and we do know that Berahino has had his problems with the West Brom board, wanted to make a move out, but I think the negative mentality of Berahino keeps on popping up, and I think it's going to restrict him in the long term of making that jump up to a bigger club, because as you say, Spurs don't want him. And personally, I think Chelsea, looking at it on paper, he's not even like starting for West Brom recently. You know, he didn't start on Wednesday for them. So I think that overall, Chelsea would be better off signing a player like Alexandre Pato, who is going to cost less. And to be honest, I think actually Pato has more potential and more potential to Chelsea than Berahino, in my opinion. And the last story is about our away game at PSG next month in the Champions League. Now, earlier on this week, ticket allocation for the game for Chelsea fans was announced, and pretty much to no surprise of anyone, the ticket allocation has been reduced by 700 seats of last year. Chelsea took over 2,000 fans to the game last year. Now, of course, going to be below that. Now, it's all come after a lot of events. You can think back to last year, the incidents at PSG, the trouble that has been within and outside of the ground. Also, the Paris terrorist attacks, I think, have had a massive impact on this. And still in the French League, they're still not allowing away fans to league games. So pretty much all of this is culminating in Chelsea getting a small allocation. Also, Chelsea fans will only be able to pick up their tickets on the day of the game. Let's hope this year there isn't much trouble. I guess the drawback of this is the fact that less Chelsea fans probably who want to go to this big European tie won't be able to, but that's the way it falls. Let me know, guys, if any of you are going to the game, if you wanted to go to the game. Let me know your thoughts on the drop in ticket allocation and what you think this will affect the game. So that has been it for this edition of Let's Talk Chelsea. We've got some transfer news there, and hopefully this time next week I'll be talking about a new signing. Hopefully. Still nothing has happened in this transfer window for Chelsea. A lot of stories, and maybe Alexandre Pato will be Chelsea's first signing and maybe only signing of this January transfer window. But hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Son of Chelsea. You can also check out my YouTube channel, Son of Chelsea, where I do Chelsea videos, football videos, FIFA videos, a lot of stuff. Link in the description below. Go check it out. Subscribe to 100% Chelsea. The social media links will be down in the description box below. And I'll see you again.
100% Chelsea. Hello everyone. Welcome to your match preview in association with BetVictor. Today previewing the Chelsea-Everton game.